got a question, we'll get a mic to you.
All right, Wes, congratulations on a huge win.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Just defensively, you guys look really good. How do you feel about the way you played?
I feel like as a defense, we played a pretty good game, but I mean, as always, there was a lot of stuff we could clean up, and so we came in this week focusing on what we need to get better at, and just trying to prepare to go 1-0 for another week.
What would you think about Harold's impact? Obviously, he looked like he was running 100 miles an hour out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was being disruptive, doing everything that we know he can do, and he had a real good game, and I'm glad to see him back out there flying around.
And this 1-0 mantra, maybe I thought it was all about the season opener because you hadn't won one in a while, but now Louisiana Tech, that's the only one up, and so it's a week-to-week thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's always been. I know a lot of people outside of the building kind of thought it was like, all right, we just want to win the first game, but for us, it's 1-0 every week, so we had our 24 hours to celebrate the win, but now it's on to the next opponent.
Talk about a little bit about the communication of what it's taken for Blake Baker's kind of defense to kind of formulate here. You know, be able to hold a top 5 opponent to only 10 points is not easy. How does that kind of mentality of being able to communicate with the guys around you, especially your brother, to be able to hold those guys like that, especially a talented offense?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's all about communication, especially being in the middle. So I got to talk to the D-line every play. I got to talk to the secondary. So it's obviously a big deal for me, and kind of being on the same page with Coach Baker, getting in extra, doing a lot of extra stuff with him, and getting on the same page, that helps a lot with the communication with the defense.
Wes, you mentioned that you were cleaning up a few things on defense with such a shutout second half in that Clemson game. What is it that you all are cleaning up on defense?
For us, it's just playing up to our standard. Like, honestly, we've played good, but we know that we can reach. We know we can reach a whole nother level, and it's a bunch of little stuff like eye discipline, all that type of stuff. So just getting those little things right is what we've been focusing hard on this week.
And what have you seen from Louisiana Tech on film?
They're a good team, and we know it's a nameless, faceless opponent every single week. So if we're going out and playing the number 1 team in the country or going out and playing whoever, it doesn't matter to us. It's a 1-0 mindset, so we know we got to go out there and do what we do every week.
Playing upon that a little bit, Coach Kelly talked about yesterday with the media about wanting to keep that intensity. You know, they saw LSU last year, played Nicholls State in a similar situation, a little bit slow. How do you keep that intensity where you have that mantra of wanting to go 1-0 every week before you get into conference play? Yeah,
for us, for a defensive standpoint, I know that Nicholls game last year was not too fun for us. I mean, I think we gave up like 200 yards rushing or something like that. So we've been watching a little bit of that film just to kind of get that fire going for us and not let that happen again to us this year.
Monsieur Delane and his impact in the secondary, what does he bring to this team and the plays he can make?
I mean, he's a straight baller, and when you have a dude like that that can just lock somebody up on the outside, that allows us to do a lot more on the inside when we're blitzing, we're doing all different types of stuff with the fronts. So he really allows us to have a lot more freedom just because of how much of a blanket he was.
The interception, was that a case of kind of the whole defense working together? Because it looked like Patrick Payton got in his face and forced the throw early. And
Yeah, and I mean, that's kind of the defense we play. It's complementary defense, and it starts up front. When dudes are getting pressure and corners are going to be making plays, and when the corners are locking down stuff, we're going to be able to get after the quarterback.
When you guys got put on the field there at the end and there at your 23-yard line and, you know, had a long losing season openers and it could have been, hey, here we go again. But you guys were confident, hey, we're going to shut this thing down.
Oh, yeah, and I think when we had 11 dudes run out there, we all knew what we were going to do. We said before, we do this every week in practice. So it's just the same thing as every week leading up to it. And we just know we had to go out there and execute, and we got it done.
2 more questions? Anybody?
Talk a little bit about Harold, about his ability to fly around. You know, he's similar to the play that kind of, you know, ended the game.
Yeah.
His ability to fly free like that, something that we've seen past years, and it kind of seems like he's settling in there at Star.
Yeah, I think he's doing a great job with it, and he's really stepping up and being more of a vocal leader. That was a big thing for him. I know this offseason he's out there talking. He has all the confidence in the world, and we got all the confidence in the world in him.
Last one?
Yeah. And the NIL opportunities. I see you and your brother are doing an energy drink now. Is it cool to kind of team up with him on those things also?
Yeah, it is pretty cool in this new era of college football. But we know at the end of the day that the main goal is to win on Saturday. So it's fun to do all that, but still at the end of the day, we know what we got to do.